evening, Kent from DHL Supply. How are you and how's your night been?
Doing well. A very nervous night, very sweaty palms, but glad it's over and obviously delighted with the results, so very good.
Now, there is something very exciting in your hand, which is?
It's the automation robotics, so automation, robotics and emerging technology.
Why were you the finalist in that category?
We basically we've tackled the challenge of inventory accuracy and pallet racking systems. So, keeping inventory accurate in pallet warehousing is not cheap or easy.
Yeah.
It requires people to go out with scissor lifts and go and do cycle counting. They don't actually find all the problems, so they don't get fixed. They just know what the overall health is. With our system, we can identify where the problems are and just send the people out to do those activities.
Yep.
So we reduce the time and effort involved in inventory accuracy, and we create a very, very accurate warehouse platform. And we keep people safe. They don't need to go up in platforms.
Yeah.
And the customers love it because the inventory's never out of rotation. It's always there.
How do you stay so innovative?
I'm a bit of a backroom geek. I've always been in IT, and when I saw some of the newer mobile robots, I just love toys and technology, so it was a natural fit. I was working in IT business development. Startup Lab came along, which is a DHL innovation. So we went to Germany and did a whole lot of pitch coaching and startup coaching with a company in Austria. And we did a pitch to an audience, so there was a couple of 150 people in an audience, and we got selected to go to the board. So we then went to the 39th floor of DHL Tower in Bonn and pitched to the board of a $30 billion company.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really amazing, a crazy journey, and unfortunately Carl's not with me, but he also was involved in that whole journey. So there's lots and lots of research and development, and I worked with an amazing company in South Africa, Drone Scan, an absolute genius, electronics. So we did all the prototyping with them, and then we got to a certain point and had to go to get an industrial product built.
Yep.
And found a partner in China, a new startup company called UiBot.
Yep.
And they've created an amazing machine.
Can't you tell us that is all amazing, but what's next from you guys? What can we expect? What the next 5 years?
So the platform itself is patented, so we've got a patent awarded on it. So we've got one of the few payload delivery systems in warehousing, and I'm really excited now to get into vision and a whole lot of stuff around digital twin.
Yeah.
So creating a 3D digital model so that clients can look through their stock, they can look through problems with stock over time and see images of it.
Yeah.
And we're starting to work now on checking the right SKU, the right cartons are on the pallet, so matching the patterns, and then the ultimate goal is to be able to count cartons on a pallet. So looking at the tie highs and working out how many cartons there are and being able to do the stock counting itself, which is the end game for my challenge or my journey.
Such a fast evolving industry when it comes to technology, isn't it?
It is, and there's so many spin-off ideas coming from other areas that you wouldn't naturally think of. The LiDAR and laser and vision technology coming out of self-driving cars is creating a whole lot of vision engineers and a whole lot of industrial engineers that are looking for new areas.
Yeah.
So not much of the technology is actually new.
Yeah.
Putting the idea together and having it patented gives us a really good platform.
Yeah.
But the potential for the payload development is just amazing.
Just very, very lastly, do you believe that the supply chain logistics industry is finding it hard to keep up with these developments because of ever-changing landscape?
Our customers are actually driving innovation.
Yeah.
I work for a division that's been set up 3 years ago called Accelerated Digitalisation, and we've taken away the burden of sites having to do CapEx proposals and justifications. They don't know the technology, they don't know the potential. So the group I work for are incubations, and we're developing the technology with a pipeline as DHL as the customer. So we can go to our technology partners, find out what's available, and then tailor it to us, and then get them to build something that they've got a ready-made market for. So they're not having to go out and try and get that entry point into the market. We are that entry point, and we are their foundation customers. So it's a great journey.
Super exciting, sure is.
It is.
Well, thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
So nice to meet you.
Okay,
Thank
talk
you.
soon.